afternoon, good evening if you're on the West Coast. Welcome to the Miss Best Reviews channel. We are here to go over This is Polly, Season 1, Episode 6, title I Am the Bad Guy. We do have James joining today. I'm happy James is here. Shout out to the Watch Your Mouth Reviews channel. Please subscribe to him. But he's here because this episode was weak and he gonna make it fun.
I'm gonna do my best. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm gonna make it fun.
He'll make it fun. The link to his channel or the @ is on your screen, but the actual link to his channel is in the description of the video. I will remember to put the link in the chat because I'll be doing this while working. But please subscribe to James's channel. There's also a Black Creator Spotlight in the description with other creators. Y'all, everybody got on my nerves, but I think the people who got on my nerves the most were BQ. And what is her name?
Leah.
Not Tamina. Tamina, actually, I was a little happier with her. She annoyed me at the beginning of her.
Oh, you're talking about their. Oh, okay. I was going to wait. Who else is he with? The home girl. I forgot.
Lord, but BQ irritated me. A couple of people did. I was happy to get a break from Cammie, Nita, and Trent. I know that sounds mean, but something about them just kind of like annoys me after so long.
They're too performative for me. It's like, what is really going on?
Yes, that's what
because
it is.
Cammie is too detached for me. Like, she's way too detached. I'm like, okay, so do y'all two just not want to leave each other and y'all just invited Nita in just because it helps keep it fresh? Like, what is really going on? Because I'm looking at two people who just don't want a divorce because they got too much tied.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And I think they still get along for the most part and can trust each other. But you can have great trust, like with someone that you're not married to. There's a such thing. But
yeah, because in the whole entire season, she's going out on dates. And it's like, well, what is really going on here?
I feel like Cammie just wanted to get out there. If I'm being entirely honest, I feel like she just wanted to try something different from her partner. What's poppin' American Born? I saw that American Born was here this morning. So special shout out to you and a big thank you for moderating. I changed my life because I turned on my computer to look at my calendar on Teams and the people started hitting me up and I wasn't clocked in. I don't work for free, so I clocked in. And then I was like, I shouldn't have done that because I had a live. So I apologize to anybody who was waiting here at 7:30 in the morning. I'm sorry. But yes, please like, share, and subscribe to both channels. Thank you as well. I don't know how the heck the partnership works. The only thing I was able to figure out was how to turn on the super chat. So leave a super chat should you so choose. I don't know how to do much else yet, but I'm going to learn. Or my husband's going to learn and he's going to tell me and then it's going to help all. I did change it like 3 times because I wanted to do it at lunch, but then me and James had some content we had to record that's going to be coming on Wednesday. And so then I changed it to 4. And I was like, I'm really finna show up this time. But I'm so sorry, y'all. I've been really, really busy. Usually I communicate better. Good evening to James, he says. Good evening,
baby. Thank you for being here.
We are going to start with Marley and Bree. Now, I'm putting my husband in the corner permanently because I guess he hears me watching this show but had not seen Marley and Bree. He looked at them and he said about Marley that she looked like one of the monsters in Monsters, Inc. And I put him on a permanent... I put him on a permanent timeout. That was the comment. Comment.
Okay, yes, she is very scary. I'm not gonna lie. They both are. They both are very scary. It's just Marley her confessional, she looked okay. She looked almost normal. And Bree with them lips, that's all I can look at when I look at her is them lips. They are just so swollen. And I'm just like,
you know what it is? They have the black smoker's lips. Not black as in the race, but like a lot of people who, recreationally smoke things that are not legal in all states, they sometimes just be and not, applying lip chap as you should choose. But I think they just be smoking because they lips.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah, a lot of people who smoke, when your mouth's on constant heat, I don't know. But
Well,
I'm
does she burn her lip and then
smoke.
it swells?
It
Like,
be happening. The oil from the blunt will leak onto your
oh,
lip.
wow.
I don't. This is why I don't share everyone's, puff puff pass. This is why. That is so kind of you. I do appreciate you for that, American Board. Yeah, he need a chair. We are huge Disney Pixar fans though, and I do love the movie Monsters Inc. So there's that. Hello, Shayna. Welcome in and thank you. Happy Monday.
Happy
Happy
Monday.
Monday. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. Please go over to Shayna's channel, though. She has a lot of content as well. She supports my channel a lot. I want to support hers, even though I get a lot of people from her. Maybe someday I could send somebody to Shayna. Maybe. Oh, but Marley and Bree are consulting with, Marley is consulting with a divorce attorney because Bree has moved out of Marley's house and into Marley's pool house. Marley and her husband's pool house. Mm-hmm. And now you go sit beside him. I cannot. Not you agreeing. She is a little scared. But she goes to meet the divorce attorney, not because she wants a divorce, because she said to us that she's not over her ex-husband. She's meeting with the divorce attorney because she wants to shut Marley up, or shut Bree up. Bree is complaining, and Bree is complaining because the woman she got with, who was married, is still married. So I'm kind of like, but she's getting a divorce. She's getting a divorce. She talks to the attorney, and they're like, apparently in Vegas, everything can get done like really, really fast, I guess, with the wedding. Because did I understand it wrong when the divorce attorney said, oh, we could sign this, get this to the court, and you're free, you're out, you're done? I'm like, of a 16-year marriage?
Yeah. Georgia, Nevada, there's a few other states that you don't even need to go to court anymore. If you amicably agree on everything from your counseling session, like divide your assets, if you amicably agree, they'll just send it off and then completely divorce you. I just learned about that because I had to Google that too. I was like, wait, since when do you not go to court?
Right.
And
but I guess there's not a need to wait and waste tax dollars and resources which pay for the court if people are just wanting to separate. Why?
Yeah, people are just if you're they say if you're wanting to get a divorce, like if you both are amicably agreeing, your lawyers see no problems in the foreseeable future, then yeah, you can sign the paperwork, send it to the judge. The county clerk's office will send it to a judge to sign it off and file it. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, wait. So I learned something new too with you. I did not know that either.
Look, we were Googling it. Thank you, Kiwan. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm going to give you a super chat back because she's very close to monetizing as well. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, AB. The link to James's channel that I keep forgetting to put in the comments, but it is in the description, is here. Please kick it. I hope you had a good day, Miss Kiwan. I do hope you had a good day. Monday was busy, but it wasn't bad. Fun fact, the Bay Area had fireworks over the Golden Gate Bridge and nobody could see it because Carl the Fog ruined it. This is what happens when you elect a mayor that is not from the city. That is all I digress. That is all I digress. Why is she dragging her feet? She still loves this man. And I think if she still loves him, talk to him. But I also feel like through this episode, we got to understand a little bit more about why she got a divorce and the dynamic of stuff. This is the link to Kiwan JTV's channel, you guys. And Shayna is correct, Kiwan. You probably should, because you have more subscribers than me. Kiwan is moving it, y'all. She is moving it. I try to share everybody's videos as much as I can. Let me see. I just got home. I had to go pick up my roomie from work, and there were wrecks everywhere. Oh, is it from the holiday weekend? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Hot Mess Express.
Glad you made it back safe.
Yeah. Right. We are glad that you made it back safe. Bree want to think about it, so she don't sign no documents. And then she claims that Bree and Marley are stressing me out, y'all. That's what we thought. My brain is everywhere. They were still drunk. Probably. Probably. See, out here, the road gets empty after a holiday. Nobody went to work because between the World Cup and the 4th of July, I think everyone's drunk. So it was actually quite pleasant outside. Thank the Lord. But after Marley meets with the divorce attorney, she goes and she tries to talk to Bree. And Bree is not really open to it. Now, if you want to break up with someone, you're not going to run to a property that they own. You're going to get away from that property. So I'm not understanding how Bree doesn't want to be with Marley, but you're still in her house. I don't understand it. They try to talk, but Bree is mad that Marley went on a date with Dree. Talk about, I opened up TikTok and I saw a video of you on a date with a girl whose titties was as big as my head, and I just knew it was Dree. You betrayed me. I said, wait, why you had to talk about the lady's chest? You talking about her chest, but Marley got a big chest too. I'm like, why are we throwing shade at people's body parts and sizes when you are sitting up here a stud trying to be an imposter in a lace front a full 360 frontal at that? I don't understand why Bree is this way, but she puts out the camera and all this stuff and is making it a thing. I think it's interesting too, because it's going to make Marley not want to get a divorce if the whole reason she was getting a divorce was for her. But Bree was upset. She took off like a necklace or a chain that had an M on it. I guess she's a rapper in her mind or something. And she hung the chain that said Marley's initial over the boom mic that the production guy was holding. I don't understand why she did that, but I was hollering because production just let the chain dangle. Obviously, it wasn't that damn heavy, and the chain should be heavy if it's real. I'm just saying. But Marley goes back to the divorce office about to sign the papers. We don't really see if she signs them or not. But the interesting part that we got from them this week is Marley said that things were okay with her and her husband until Bree came into the picture. So it sounds like her and the husband opened up the marriage, but Bree ended up taking the wife out the marriage. And it sounds like they could probably get back together if Bree is gone, which is probably why she don't want to get a divorce. But how do you feel about these two?
I think Bree is very childish and very immature. The problem that I have with this is what you just said. I do think that Bree came in and just took completely over the situation because she felt she could. And I'm not one of those people that has sympathy for someone who comes in a marriage and then disrupts it and then gets mad because it's not going her way. I don't think that she understands the severity of what being married is. And you just don't just walk away from an almost 20-year marriage and in hopes to be in with this person. Like, that's a lot of unraveling. And the fact that she's so childish about it, it's like, this is why she doesn't need to be with you. This is the exact reason. And this is why y'all shouldn't have interviews and...
I just feel like if you want to marry someone, you probably want to make sure your karma is right so that your marriage goes well. Exactly. And your karma is not right if you stole this lady from her husband. But the husband also, from what I could see in the pictures, kind of looked like a fool. I don't know. It seemed like everybody just likes to get lit, have a fun time, and then they might do adult activities.
Which is fine, but then why be committed to each other? Y'all can just be homegirls and do what y'all doing, and then she can go back to her husband.
I feel like Bree wanted more because Bree is like so hell-bent on getting these people to separate, which is trifling. Go get your own person.
Go get you somebody else. Obviously, she's not available. Like, it's obvious. Like, what more of a sign do you need?
I do think Dree is better for Marley, though. Like, if you do have to deal with polyamory, like, Dree seems better, but I don't think Dree will continue it on because she seemed a little appalled at the fact that that Marley is married still.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't know. It's messy. Just make sure before you date people, they're fully divorced. That's all. Or we're actually married.
I agree.
American Born says she is a tall tree to climb for little Bree. I think she needs to let that go. Not a tall tree to climb. Kiwan JTV covers the show as well. You guys check out her reviews. Kiwan said, if Marley don't slang Bree by that bus. Kiwan, not slanger by her wig. My God, I cannot. Just grab it, not baddies, because that's all they do is grab at each other's wigs. I would pay to see it. Not you. You know what's funny is Bree really, like, you could tell on TV she really thinks she hard. When she do her interviews and she'd be like, if she stand like that, I'm like, girl, take off your wig. You're confusing me. Bree makes me so sick, AB. She's the problem. Like Marley, I don't agree with like the lifestyle, obviously. I could never. However, Marley seems sweet. And I can't understand why she would be like likable. She seems more tolerable than Bree. Bree, like the way she's talking to these females has been bothering me anyway. Like you're supposed to be looking for somebody to be in a polycule with you, not a hoe to pimp. And Bree kind of was talking to the girls like a pimp, like a disrespectful pimp on the street versus people that she wants to date. Like there was a lack of respect in my opinion. But she wants the most respect from others, which drives me crazy. Can't stand her.
Right.
Can't stand her. Not a mini pimp, a vertically challenged pimp. That's what she will be. Marley would dog stomp her. All she needs to do is them wrestling moves and drop it. That's all she got to do. Hi, Vibe. Happy Monday. 5X said Tamina really packed up and moved with no help. I thought she was going to pop an implant. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, don't laugh, James. I did.
I thought that same thing. That's why I'm laughing, because it was just the way. So she doesn't wear bras right now. She wasn't wearing a bra, right?
No, okay. One of her outfits in this episode, she tried to make it seem like she was wearing a little crop top or a bralette. She was wearing an actual bra.
Okay. Because I'd be confused by what I'm looking at when it comes to her. Them titties is way too damn big. And she's such a petite woman. It's like
they look like they hurt. And she's pretty.
She is.
She's pretty. It's always sad when I see pretty girls.
She need to take that implant out her lip because it's starting to droop. So she need to take that implant out.
Not it's starting to droop.
No, because see when you get
not a person showed up. Not the move was powered by determination and frustration. Vibe.
Damn.
I love Vibex, y'all. I love Vibex because nobody leaves comments this way. I love it. Hey, Vibe, she was fed up. I think Marley has a temper, but she can control it. And that's why she allows Bree to run amok. Yeah. But I feel like I'm curious about her husband now. Because I don't know why, but in my brain, I feel like Bree and Marley's husband probably didn't get along because they were similar. Because Marley just be standing there looking lost when things be happening sometimes.
You think they're similar?
They might be similar, especially the pictures. It looked like they were having a grand time.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, not you too. Which implant, her, T, or A?
Well, she kind of has them all over the place. Like, it ain't just the T and the A. It's the T, the A, the L. The forehead, that's a whole lot of Botox up there because her face is just stuck. So it's a lot.
I never noticed that.
No,
she is a lot, but I was worried for her tits though, because there's like a vein that comes through one of them, like when they're just resting, and I'm just like, does that mean it's gonna pop? I don't know. Mm-hmm. How can they build up 100 women with all those questions? Hot Mess Express. How do you feel about Bria Marley? Did you want to add stuff? I don't remember if I asked you.
I think we dissected them enough. We can move on.
James is like, I don't like these people. His face. Bria's doing way too much. Every conversation turns into a full-blown production. Sis, take it down about 3 levels. Her wig is too tight. I'm convinced that's part of the problem. Her wig is just too tight, right? We are going to get into Tamina and BQ. They have literally been on every nerve that I have had. And they part of the reason I be recapping these episodes late, because Tamina and BQ are draining, like in actual life. They have been arguing the entire season. They never actually got to a poly anything. Like they haven't done anything. Her implants are too big for her body. Tamina needs to deflate. I wonder if she can she afford to keep up with them? You know how they say once you get implants, like you're kind of like an oil change, you need to tune ups and all of that. I'm like, maybe they look like that because they've just been there too long. Who knows? BQ grossed me out as well this episode. I heavily feel like BQ is, I don't even know why girls like him because he's not cute, but we will get into that. Oh, thank you. Shout out to the husband. I appreciate it. You guys are very supportive. So sweet. I'm still like, oh, yeah, I have to follow rules. So don't be scared to tell me to use the correct terms because y'all know my mouth is terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we see Tamina in a bra and some leggings. And she lets us know that after the therapy session that BQ cheated on her again. And she says that this time the way she found out is the woman that he cheated on her with sent a voice note to her. And he was pretty much saying that he wants to meet up with the lady. He said he was hungry and he wanted to use the lady's private part as his nourishment. Let me say this. I'm proud of myself for knowing this word because y'all know I'm a nerd a little bit. He has no riz, aka game. None. I don't know how he's pulling women. I don't understand it, but he denied the cheating. He does deny the cheating. But it's like, how can you deny something that you're literally caught? You're literally caught on the voice note. And I'm like, Mendices, is this your friend? Because we got another New York man who's been caught in a voice note. But it just doesn't seem like they're going to end up back together. She's moved in by herself. I thought it was crazy that at that time they were not broken up. And she's moving by herself. I think that's crazy. Or if you cheat on me, the least you could do was lift the box. But I guess maybe she doesn't want him to know where she lives. But they meet up at a bar full of the melanin redacted humans, aka the colorless. And I understood why they met at this bar. They probably met at this bar to ensure they wouldn't act a fool in public, right? But they still acted a fool in public. They end up getting into it really bad. And I don't know. I just have no respect for BQ. Later in the episode, we see that she settled in her new apartment, which looked very bright. I love a bright apartment. And I'm happy that Tamina left BQ. I am, because I feel like she was staying with him for so long. And to me, when people get more and more plastic surgery, you're just sending the message to other people that you're insecure sometimes. Sorry, not sorry. I think she's extremely insecure. And I feel like that's why she stayed with him. I'm glad she stayed away from him. If anybody follows these people on social media, because I do not need them in my algorithm, let me know if BQ and Tamina are still together. But the last thing we see of them in this episode is him in the club, corny at night with glasses on, talking to women, talking about, this is who I am, you know? This is me, BQ, this is me. First of all, the women in the bar that you was flirting with wasn't all of that. Okay? That's number one. Secondly, the women in the bar that you were flirting with looked like they were already heavily under the influence, indicating they may not be aware of what they looking at in front of them. Thirdly, this is who you are. The way that you define yourself is just by your ability to get coochie. Okay. And I don't know. I just really don't like BQ. How did you feel about BQ and Tamina segment?
You had said something like how he fools women. He's a car salesman. They have to give the gab. They know how to talk. So I could see some women like overlooking a lot of the physical aesthetic and just being drawn into the give a gab. Like I could just see that because I see it in Phoenix all the time. You'll see a lot of couples that don't make sense one way or the other, and then when you find out what their professions are, you're like, oh, okay, I can kind of see how you got that person. So, but the problem is I was with who was it? Was it Kiwan?
I'm gonna go through the comments
Yeah,
in a
she said
moment.
that she had to convince herself because she wasn't ready to leave. She wasn't. Like you could tell she contemplated in her mind and then she thought about how stupid she looked on camera. You could definitely tell this played a huge part in why she was like, fuck it, I got to go. Because I would love to know if they're still together in real time too. I was actually very curious. I don't follow either one of them, but I was curious to see if they're still together in real time because you could tell this had a huge part where she got to thinking and collecting the mental notes and started talking. I said, "Oh yeah, she's thinking back to day one to right now, and like I can't do this because I know I look fucking stupid."
It's sad that because you're probably right. Because I don't think they would have moved. Also, I think another component is the fact that their landlord was like, "I'm selling the house, get out."
Yep.
Uh, I feel like if that didn't happen and if she wasn't on TV, she'd probably still be with him and hollering. But
Yep.
it's also proof like when people make a choice to do you wrong, they know what they're doing and they know if they're going to stop and they know if they're going to continue. They may not tell you, but if you see them continuing and making the same mistake over and over, like, girl, leave. I hope she finds some confidence.
Same.
Pretty girl. BQ keeps saying he wants peace, but somehow chaos keeps finding him. That man don't want no
You
peace.
don't want no peace. He
He
doesn't
wants
want peace at
ass in
all.
his face and dollars. That's it. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wire BQ. This part. Here's the thing. This is Polly. Great show, entertaining. It's kind of like guilty trash TV to a certain extent. However, comma, it doesn't have to be. If they would have had like at least two more couples that were similar to Cammie, Nita, and Trent, who were actually doing polyamory, but also had some stuff that you were like, what the F? This makes good TV. I would be okay with it. But BQ and Tamina, Bree and Marley, just off the top of my head, those couples have not even been in a polycule. It's called This Is Poly, not we're looking to become a polycule. It's annoying. He's cheating and he dislikes women. I don't think he respects women. I think I don't know why this is really bad to say, but I feel like he might have experienced SA as a child. I really do. Just because he doesn't give someone that would be LGBTQ, but a lot of people who are over sexualized and don't have discipline in the bedroom, especially with men, one of the common things that will show for past trauma is what he's doing. But I like, he still ain't shit. Like, I can't stand him. I can't. Not you hope he catch crabs. Are people still catching crabs?
Yes. Yes.
How? You know what?
We ain't got to go over
I don't
the
want to know.
criteria of that, but yes, that's still a thing.
He is a disgusting human being. And he thought he looked like the man on TV. You could tell how he ended it. He really thought he looked like the man on TV. And we're like, you're just a man child. Yes, she definitely had to convince herself. But
yeah, it was a collection of notes. She was like, I don't know what I should do, but this camera's in my face. Oh my God, I'm going to look so stupid.
Do you think she actually likes women? Or do you think she was just doing
No,
that?
I said this on episode 1 when we first did this show. She is bullshitting. The problem is, once again, insecurity mentally because she pumped her body up to get it to look like whatever she wanted to look like to please him, and it still didn't work. No, this is a highly insecure woman who wants him to be only faithful to her, but he's not going to do it. So she figures I'll allow it just because I would rather know. She's one of those people, you know how some women just like, I would rather know than not know. That's who she is. But no, she doesn't want this.
Let's say, Lord, hello, Vibe. Vibe
Bye
came in
bye.
giving us the comments. Been a hello. They were probably using him for free drinks. That's what it gave. Them girls did not look interested in him. And I'm guilty of that in the club with my friends. I am guilty of that. Oh, you think I'm cute? Thank you. I'll take your drink, but I'm gonna watch the bartender make it. I'm gonna get it and then get the hell away from me. They'd be so mad. But hey,
Yeah.
be a free $21 drink.
Right. And the best thing is when you get a free drink and you ain't have to do nothing. They just
Right.
giving everyone a free drink. That's the best kind. Yeah.
I ain't have to flirt, open my legs or my mouth, nothing. Thank you. BQ and Tamita's trust issues exploded episode 6, leaving their relationship hanging on by a thread. It's done. The thread is gone. The thrill is gone too. I tried to find Tamina's page on IG, but no luck. Huh. Kiwan gonna find it though. She's pretty good. Kiwan found Heaven's page, aka Gael. Okay? She found Heaven. So if she could find Heaven, she could find anything, okay? I have faith in Kiwan. Google says they are not together. That not be. Then why were they on the show? If they're not together and you weren't doing the poly thing, do better with your casting, Wheat TV. Right. Jacob, Becca, oh Lord, Jacob, Becca, and Davis. I haven't had James on here for a minute, so I'm just gonna ask you, how do you feel about them? Because I have no problem with them. I think it's nice that we have like representation of, you know, the LGBTQIA plus community. However, could y'all have found some more interesting people in that community? They bore me. Like without even getting into their storyline, all three of them, I don't think they have a personality for television, if that makes sense. And they bore me week after week.
It just seems like this is something they agreed on. They get along with each other very well. They have some territorial issues, like deeply territorial issues. The three of them. At first, I thought it was just Jacob and forgot the third's name. At first, Davis. At first, I thought it was Jacob that had territorial issues, but no, Becca does too. I just learned that she has territorial issues as well, as long as she's the one in control. If she's in control, then everything runs smoothly. I don't like them. I didn't like them at all. I feel like the marriage needed. This is another marriage that needed to dissolve as well, because there's clearly detachment. And she does not want to be with him anymore. That's very evident. But she's with him because of it being, you know, because they've been together for a very long time. It's comfortable for her.
Maybe the friendship and the fact that they own a business that's failing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trauma.
Yeah. Because I don't get the point of doing the paperwork, changing your last name, having the wedding, if you're just going to go and have a wedding with whatever new person you meet for that year, because she could meet someone else and fall in love and add them to her little polycule. But all that happened really with her is her and Davis had a date together. They discussed their wedding. She's telling Davis that she wants Jacob, who is her legal husband, to be a part of her wedding to Davis. I said, the shit is weird. I don't understand it. I'm really trying to understand without like judging these people, but it sounds stupid. Like it has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with any of that. It just sounds stupid. Hey, babe, I want my husband to be at our wedding. Huh? Like it does not make sense when you say it out loud. And I don't understand how they're making sense of this. And the fact that Becca's in the type of polycule where she is getting just her needs met and their needs are just like, Like I do agree with James. Like she's very self-centered. She's just self-centered in a quieter way, so she'll probably get away with it more than others. But they have a little event in their backyard, which I'm like, y'all throwing parties, but you don't know how you're gonna pay the mortgage because you said your business struggling. If y'all don't throw a party at your tattoo shop and be like Black Ink Crew and be offering shots of Hennessy and people to get tattoos, okay? Why would you do that at the house? But they throw a party. They announce that they want to elope. That's it. James, please tell me if I've missed something, because you know how I am. If I'm not interested or invested, I can miss things.
So no, you didn't miss anything. We got it spot on. She's selfish because it's all about her and her needs. You said it perfectly, and that's how I feel as well. I feel like I don't care for them because I feel like if it's going to be poly, everybody should be benefiting from this. It shouldn't just be one person and then you have two latchkeys. It should never be like that. And that's the truth. I just feel like it's become that, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because I feel like, well, then how does Jacob benefit from this? Because he's the one, realistically, if we're looking at it, he's left on the island by himself and just going along with whatever his wife is trying to do.
Davis knows it too, and that's the part that annoys me.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Davis is fully aware and
Mm-hmm.
in tune with the fact that Jacob is not happy, doesn't seem to care, says like Jacob still comes with the I love Davis, I wish you all the best. But then whenever Davis is in a confessional, he gives the I don't care, I'm only here for Becca. And it's like you don't get to do that when you're living there. And then also he wanted to go and find someone else to date after his friend was like, well, she could date someone else. But I feel like they're supposed to discuss with each other if they go and do that. So to an extent,
I wouldn't discuss shit. If I was Jacob, I would go get me somebody. I wouldn't discuss shit. Hi, I guess we're adding to this poly situation, right? You got you somebody, now I have somebody.
now that's where it would be interesting. Like we would
Yes.
have more of a show because I feel like Becca would kind of crash out if that were to happen. She gives that energy, but Jacob's way too passive, and
I don't see him doing that either. You're right. I don't see him doing that.
I don't understand it. American Born 2 says, I don't like that trio at all, and I see problems down the road because Jacob being on testosterone. Yes, that is true. Hormones do impact behavior. That is absolutely true. I didn't even think of that. It's a really good point. It looks like the people are agreeing with you. Hello, Shani. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a good weekend. I know y'all over there on the East Coast are hot as hell right now. So shout out to all of y'all. I hope y'all got an AC or a swamp cooler, some cold water, something. I hope you got it. I did not realize how hot it was until I talked to some family members and then was watching like weather stuff and talking to people over the holiday weekend. I said, my God, Lord, I hope it cools down for everyone. Jacob is not benefiting. He's not.
Nope, he's not. It's like, and here's Becca. She's enjoying life and just doing all she wants. She got a husband, got another partner. She's everything is sunshine and rainbows. And
All she got
here's
to do is tattoo and show
yeah,
up.
and show up. And it's like, ugh, like I just yeah, I want somebody to play the game she's playing. I really do.
Hmm. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Ay, ay, ay. Shani is here. I'm glad to see you guys. After this live, I'll be doing 90 Day Fiance. The way that the Americans are the red flags this season should be studied. Davis is a selfish prick. And why would they elope? Because Davis don't want Jacob around.
Yep.
That's it. You're never going to win. Jacob is the legal husband. Like you're never gonna win. Okay, Jacob is Joyce in the Polygamist. Okay, he just gonna win. Oh snap! Jacob on that dick shrinking injection stuff, not the dick shrinking injection stuff. Shady,
That is not what that is, Shady.
Lord. Jacob is gonna end up throwing fist over her. You think so, Jacob?
I don't see it.
He seemed like he just wants to tattoo and like have his wife. Like I really think he loved her and just wants her. And will
Somewhere
accept
down the
whatever.
line, she fell into the sunken place, and I think she needs to get out of it because this is crazy. Because imagine coming home one day and your spouse telling you, "I think I want to invite a third in here," and as time goes on, because you give her what she wants, and as time goes on, she completely neglects you, and then is all in with this other person.
Mm.
Like she's in a sunken place. She really is.
Not a sunken place. Raining crazy hard out here. In June, okay. Or July, whatever month we're in. I don't know what month it is anymore. It's felt like February all year out here. Lord. Right. Oh Lord, Shanny be cracking me up. Over the weekend, it was like the sun was touching you. Not touching you. Oh God. Becca ain't it. She's not. She's not.
Terrible. She's terrible.
That's the truth. Oh, yeah. On 90 Day, the Americans are terrible. They're probably going to fight over her before it's over. I feel like Jacob will just abandon the fight, but I feel like Davis will try to have one. I feel like that will piss off Becca too, because the fight means she's lost control. No worries, Shani. We appreciate you being here. No worries at all. This show, if next season comes with a better cast, I'm gonna keep going. But if I get to episode 5 and they have couples like this again next season, I don't know. Jacob is self-abandoning for Becca's baloney smelling ass. Not the baloney smelling ass.
I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all.
Not the baloney smelling, but that's all with Jacob and whatever and the other person. We wish them the best. We have to get it to the Yahwehs, aka our Colton training. Allegedly. I actually feel for the Yahwehs. Yahweh Dabash had her baby. They named the baby Yahweh Miracle. Unfortunately, she was born with a rare genetic disorder that makes it with a low survival rate. I did look into the disorder. It is an extremely low survival rate that the child is suffering. Like I'm not a parent, but if I gave birth to a child and she needed a surgery to connect her esophagus to her stomach, I would ask them, like, what is the quality of life should she survive this? Because quality of life does matter. And I just worry that this baby is suffering. When they showed that baby in the machine, I don't know if it's because I'm sensitive or because I'm PMSing, but I teared up. Like, I hate to see that baby was small and suffering, and it just seems painful. I appreciate them for still filming and being a part of the show, but we TV. You couldn't give them like a break for at least like a month or something. The way y'all edit be toe up anyway, you could have just added and edited them in. Like, I just feel like they should have gave these people a break. But Dabash does come back home. The baby is going to be in the NICU or NICU, however you shall call it, for a long time. And that is the intensive care unit for infants and children, for those who do not know. But the baby's going to need a couple of more surgeries, and I feel for Dabash. She does cry when she comes home. It's nice that they have support, but I also think too much support is a reminder of what you're going through, and your mind needs a break. So that it's like a positive and a negative all in one, like literally a catch-22. But I do appreciate how, even though these people have their drama, it seems like they're able to put it to the side for the betterment of the baby and for Yahweh Dabash. So I'll give them that. Now, Yahweh Crystal's raggedy ass and Yahweh Poetic's trifling ass decided to walk and talk with Yahweh Jasmine. And Yahweh Jasmine is like, why are y'all talking to me? What is this? And they confide in her and tell her that Yahweh Crystal is pregnant. And Yahweh Jasmine is so sweet. You could tell she's an empath because she was immediately concerned about Yahweh Maddie, who has not been able to have a baby, is having fertility struggles, and doesn't feel like she fits into the polycule. Yahweh Maddie expresses herself incorrectly, but she's right. Why is it okay for Yahweh Crystal to break rules? Nobody else is celebrating anniversaries. Nobody else is, getting all this stuff. Yahweh Crystal does get some special treatment. And Crystal then decides to cry. Her little melanin redacted tears. And she says that she feels like her and Yahweh Poetic have to minimize their relationship so that Yahweh Maddie is comfortable. And I said, you raggedy bitch. You just told on yourself and proved Yahweh Maddie's point. And a lot of people may not see it that way, but I saw it that way, because how is she making you minimize your relationship with him when you're all in a relationship together? You don't have a relationship with him independently. You're in a polycule. You and 4 other people are in a relationship together. So you cannot say that. So I looked at Crystal, and then she just crying and crying. And I said, this must be the pregnancy hormones. I'm going to give her a pass on the tears and say it was the pregnancy hormones. However, they are deciding to keep the pregnancy a secret from Yahweh Dabash and Yahweh Maddie, because it will be extremely difficult for Yahweh Dabash to watch someone else grow what could be a healthy baby after her child is fighting for her life in the hospital. And Yahweh Maddie is having fertility issues and has already been struggling watching people have baby after baby. And now she's going to have to watch the woman who's already been breaking rules, or that he's been breaking rules for, have another baby. I feel like Yahweh Poetic could do away with Yahweh Jasmine or Maddie at any point. I feel like the only ones, if he had to choose someone to be with, I don't know why, but I feel like it would be Yahweh, I'm forgetting the crier's name, Crystal.
Yes.
Or Dabash. Like him and Dabash seem like they just together because they've known each other forever. But I No, they're weird. But how did you feel about it?
Well, first off, it was sad about the baby situation. I want to say first and foremost, my heart did break for them when I was watching that. I was like, damn, it's just that's a lot. Even though their dynamic is strange and there's 11 children at home, it's still my heart breaks for that baby because that baby's still an individual, regardless of what it's born into. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is Yahweh Crystal. You know, there's a special place in hell for people who manipulate like this and try to be in a situation where it's supposed to be equal and shared, but because you get tickled in your fancy to make someone else in the group dynamic uncomfortable around you intentionally to get this man's like a full attention, that's going to come back on you. I hope you know that. That's going to come back and bite you because it's going to be more than the four of you, I'm sure. I'm sure there's another girl auditioning now. And that girl is going to get the attention that you are getting now. And then you're going to feel the
Auditioning.
same way. You're going to get the same way, the way Yahweh Maddie feels. You're going to feel that way. And you better hope that the touch of God is in that lady to be there to support you when that does happen. Because if it was me, if I was Yahweh James, I would say that's what your ass get. Because I tried to tell your ass when we were sitting
Yahweh
up in here.
James.
I'm just saying, if I was in, because I wouldn't be sympathetic when the shit turns on her. I'm not gonna be sad, but like, that's what the fuck you get, lady. That's what you get. Because you tried to be cute and you tried to sit up there and take the man. Now you sitting up there. Now look at you.
Oh Lord,
I could be petty out there. I will be petty. Mm-hmm.
I want to take a moment and say thank you. I'm actually touched. Y'all gonna make the thug cry on the internet. I appreciate
Right.
your super chat, beloved
I love
reviews.
it, beloved.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
That is
that. You guys
amazing.
are so sweet. Congratulations on your channel success. Just wanted to pop in and support. Have a wonderful evening. I hope that you guys pop into Beloved Reviews' channel as well. She covers a
Yes.
lot of content that's actually like spiritually fulfilling, some of it. So tap in, tap in. I really appreciate the support. But James, you happy, not Yahweh James.
I'm just saying, if I was in the relationship, I trust me, I would actually help him audition a new girl just so she could do that shit to
That's
her.
what they need to be doing though, to be smart.
Yes, I
If
would.
you
Like,
in a poly relationship, why is he the leader? That's why I say they give Colton training sometimes,
yes,
because you should all participate in who you bring into your relationship, especially when there's 17 kids that also have to be around somebody. You want to make sure you could trust this person around the kids, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know either.
I would be the only one out of the Yahweh clique that would be with somebody else. I promise you I would be, because there's no way in hell. Absolutely not. I would give a fuck if I didn't have my turn this week.
And
Yahweh Maddie can have
Dabosh
it.
and
Yes.
Maddie, y'all keeping a pregnancy a secret. You worried about Maddie. I don't know why I feel like Dabosh is going to be the bigger problem. I feel like Maddie will like be a little bothered, but she's always going to be complaining about something. I feel like Dabosh might take like, because there's no reason to keep it from her. She's going to find out anyway.
She gonna find out. I don't think she's gonna be the bigger problem with it. I think it's going to be a nanny boo boo situation. I really do. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think that. And now, if she gets mad on behalf of Maddie for that, then yes, I can see that happening. But I don't see the actual pregnancy being the problem. I think if Crystal decides to nanny boo boo Maddie with it, then yes, I see her going off like that because she looked like the type that's gonna do that. And I'm gonna
Child,
read her for filth again. When I see as soon as she do it, I'm gonna read her for filth.
child. Not you commenting the Oscar Mayer song. My baloney has a first name. I remember those commercials. What? I love a commercial jingle. I'm so serious. I'm a child of the 90s. Okay. I love a commercial jingle. I just do. Charmin, the toilet paper, they commercials used to go stupid back in the day. Stop playing with me. They was good. James
Yep.
is like, wow, Amina. I wonder if her baby survived. That is the update we have not seen. Um, I'm
I
praying the
hope
baby
so.
did.
I hope that baby deserves a chance at life, even though there's complications.
Florida has really good pediatric healthcare though,
They
like
do, yes.
specifically. So
Yes.
hopefully,
Hopefully so.
hopefully it's kind of unfortunate. Shani over here singing about Polyamory. I love Shani. Ay. I'm with you, that poor baby. I just wonder, like, quality of life, I hope is good, because if they have to pay for like DME or anything that the baby may need to like have a decent quality of life, some people struggle with affording that. But I hope everything goes in their favor. That was so heartbreaking about the baby. I don't think I would have been able to be on TV after something like that, sending them love.
I wouldn't either.
Exactly.
Like they had to cut the cameras after that. No, I'm gonna be too emotional.
That's terrible. I didn't understand the cameras either. Yahweh monogamy is going to ship. Why? Oh Lord. I still don't know how somebody is supposed to truly feel special in a poly relationship. Maybe it's just not for me, but I'm curious how others make it work. I think Trent, Cammie, and Nita do a good job of making people feel special. However, I think Vibe is right. I don't think it's possible, because they make each other feel special, but then you can't really meet each person's needs, because everyone's needs may be, different. But that's a good point, Vibe. I don't understand it either. I try not to judge it, because I know for some people, like, they prefer poly, but monogamy is about feeling special. So that's just me. Yes, thank you, beloved reviews. Tell her, James, see what happens when your ass don't listen. Oh, I agree, James. It's going to come back on her. Look at that. They are agreeing with James's points about Crystal. He's probably correct, though. And Crystal's mama's on the internet going crazy. Kiwan J says, I see y'all point about Crystal. She's jealous as fuck.
I don't know if she's jealous as much as she is manipulative.
I think it's a combination of competitiveness, jealousy, and manipulation.
Yeah, I can see the competitiveness. I can see the jealousy thing because
her and Maddie are both new. If I knew when they joined this polycule, it would help. But I don't know where he's finding these women. Like, now I'm scared to go to Florida. Is that just happening out there? Because what would you do if someone approached you to be in a polyamorous relationship?
Get the fuck out my face.
It's like, it's hard enough for one person, y'all. Right. It's hard enough for one.
Girl, when I tell you I would be a cussing out fool if y'all don't get the fuck out my face.
Pull a Phaedra, go away from me with this.
Right, because I know I can't do this. No, I cannot. No, absolutely not. Because see, I'll end up on the first 48. One of us gonna die.
Not the first 48. I love the first 48. I gotta not watch it when I'm going to bed, but I love it. Shani, thank you for the super chat. She said, "Oh snap, you could get these now." Shani up in this bitch. I had to yell it because it was all caps. Mortgage week. That's why only the $5. Listen. When I be leaving super chats, I be leaving $5. As I explain, everything is expensive right now. Okay, we're doing the best we can with what we got. I appreciate anything. Just the dollar I'm happy, and I'm just grateful. Honestly, I don't know. I'm very grateful. I'm weird with emotions, James, I tell y'all, but I do appreciate it. You have touched a nerve. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all showing out with the super chats. I know. I'm trying to stay focused. But I'm like, oh, the support. I'm touched. I'm genuinely touched. Not James leaving me one too. I appreciate it. Shayna too. My goodness. You guys are so sweet. Oh, now I gotta figure out I still have to set stuff up. I really appreciate it though. I'm a small YouTuber. Me and James started our channels together. We are both very shy and was scared to do it, but we are out here. We are doing it. He is next. Kiwan is next. We appreciate y'all a lot. It really does mean the world. I appreciate it. Plus, I feel like I talk to YouTube more than my actual friends. So now y'all my friends. You know? You forgot the caps was on right. You put caps, I'ma yell. My cat looked at me too when I was yelling. What's wrong with this lady? YouTube.com, yes, beloved reviews. Nacho that's from my prostitute.
Hell, I need to give me one.
She showed a little bit of leg. I appreciate everybody though. I really do appreciate everybody. Waiting for you to come to New York City, twin. You hear that, Mr. Best? People are waiting. So I could get you and brother Joe on the New York train system. I've been on the New York train system. I have been to New York. I have cousins that live out there, but I have not been on the New York subway since 2004. I'm sure it's changed a lot. But I look forward to getting back on the subway because riding the New York subway is kind of like BART, except the people are more fascinating. BART is our subway system here in the Bay Area. We just get like the bent over zombie crackheads and fentanyl leaners. Like New York, I saw somebody sing an opera. I seen an argument. Somebody was on their phone cussing somebody out in another language. I loved it. I love New York, but I don't think my husband wants to go there.
If I could afford it, trust me. If I ever were to go to New York, I would have to have the $40,000 a month condo way up in the sky. I have to do it right. Don't look at me like that. I got to do it correctly. I cannot do it the way people looking for a bargain is doing. I need to be up high. I need to be in luxury. I need to be especially because I'm gonna be
building that they built out there. I just watched some weird video on it. That's like it was supposed to be for like billionaires to get like luxury condos, but the building is like not structurally sound.
No, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. And I'm gonna be eating Chinese food almost every day. So yeah, I got to have luxury.
New York has very good Chinese food.
They do.
Like, so really yes, good. That's the food. I'd be so fat out there. That's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Shanny says, twin, do you know how to read the map that shows you all the trains and where they go? Probably not, Shanny, because I had somebody else to read it for me. I've just been on the subway, but I would need an actual New Yorker to show me, because when I have looked at that shit, it was like looking, I don't know why they don't make that simpler. That's all. Or maybe I'm just not the smartest person, but they have an intimidating train map. Okay, it's very confusing. That is Beloved Reviews channel, you guys. Please tap into her channel. Thank you so much, Kiwan. I appreciate you. No way. Oh, girl, you know I'm going to teach you how to read that shit and make sure you know how to read it. The last thing I need to be is looking lost in New York, so please teach me. I'm a fast study once somebody take the time to teach me. Let me see, American Board. I live on the 27th floor. Are you? Oh, hell no. I'm on the 3rd floor in a luxury building, and I didn't want to be no higher. Me and Josiah said 3 is our lucky number. Nope, we don't need to be up high. And I feel up high from the 3rd floor. 27 floor. How many floors are there?
29.
Oh, hell no. Lord, you got your deluxe apartment moving on up to the east side. There you go, James. My God. You have an elevator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now you come on. Now you know.
I was gonna be like 27 flights with that knee. I was like,
right.
You. Oh Lord, I need to be on the ground. I'm kind of that way. I just want a house that can handle like a flood, like a storm surge. I just need like 2 stories, but 3 is my max. Are you afraid of heights, Kiwan?
I am too.
That's the one thing I'm not afraid of. I have bungee jumped, cliff dived. I love a height, but not living, if that makes sense. You said no?
Nope.
You'll cliff dive with me. You will.
No, girl.
You will. Tonight, I decided to go on the 2nd floor in the attic bedroom to chill. That's how high up I am. On the 2nd floor, that's high enough for me. See, that's regular. But right after I roll up, I'm about to get higher. Okay. Oh, Lord. Do you have a balcony, James? Now
that's why this works. No, I don't have one. That's why this works.
Do they let people have balconies that high up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
But what if somebody just...
You do know that's how that model died in New York.
That's why I'm like...
Yes. I don't have one.
Oh, my God. My house is split levels. That's enough. He said that's enough. Oh, none of y'all like heights. I be loving James's reaction when I say some stupid shit. You ain't. Oh,
I
that
love
just
you,
means you
Shady. I
part of the
do. I love
family.
you.
That just means you part of the family. I'm 5'1" with a short people New Orleans complex. Yes, ma'am. I'm afraid of heights. Oh yeah, New Orleans is like weird. There's not too many like buildings that were outside of downtown. You're not gonna see too much that's like stacked. It's a lot. Oh, Kiwan, she said I'm 5'1". All our vertically challenged people. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all, that is it for this live. We probably dug into James's business and apartment, but we now know that he's on the 27th floor. He does not have a balcony, and he doesn't care for heights, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I just don't look out the window.
Maybe you should go to New York, friend, if you're okay with that. Lord.
As I said, if I ever were to move to New York, it would have to be the most luxurious condo I can find that is not above a restaurant. I can't do that. And yeah.
I would love to live above a restaurant. I feel like I would cook. I'm on the 10th floor. I crunch at work on the 10th floor. Kiwan said I'm not looking out the windows. Kiwan JTV is tiny and so precious. We love it. We love it. Not you go pray for James.
Thank you. I said to all prayers, pray for abundances, financial wellness for me, like it may become a millionaire, so that way I can retire at almost 40.
He said I need to. He's tired of it. I don't blame you.
Yes.
I've been needing it sometimes. Y'all are funny. Y'all, that is it for this review of This Is Polly. I'm not sure. I think it's coming on again next week. I'm pretty sure it is. At first, I didn't see this episode. Shout out to Kiwan JTV for helping me to know it aired. I don't know why YouTube TV played with me like that. But we'll be back next week. The next review from myself and James will be on Wednesday. It'll be $1 Million Nannies. Tap into that. James, it will be back on your channel when?
Thursday for Next Gen NYC.
Oh, see, that's why I asked you. Thursday, Next Gen NYC. He covers that. He also covers Bell Collective as well as our HOA, which should be back this week because it did not air over the weekend, but they're airing.
And we have Heart and Hustle Houston. Ro left a comment on my channel, y'all. Y'all go ahead and read it, because some of y'all said something about her that she wanted to clarify, so she did. So go ahead. So everyone, go to my page on the latest Heart and Hustle Houston and read exactly what Ro said.
We will look into it. We will look into it, y'all. Other than that, you guys, that's it. I'm about to do my live for a 90-day fiance. We will see you guys again next time. Shadi, I'll be doing 90-day fiance in about 10 minutes if you are still here. I haven't started it yet. But I'm not surprised she responded. She's been very active on social media.
Yes,
as Miss
that's my girl. She been rocking with me since her show started. So,
oh Lord, she left a comment on Kiwan J's TV. Let me go look. I'm like, what is she commented on? But at least she's engaging with people. As long as you're not attacking creators, we don't care. Yes. Leave your comment. Please clarify, because we know that these shows be doing the most. That's okay. It's okay, Shady. You can catch the replay if you're unable. But I will see you guys for 90-day fiance. Please subscribe to James's channel as well. Thank you to everybody in the chat, and a big thank you for the super chats. I do appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. Adios.